Okay.
All right. You call to order our August 12th, 2025 meeting, Richland Township Board. We have joining with us via online Michelle, the secretary, and she'll continue to take notes and vote as accordingly where she's able to vote. I sent out a packet with the minutes from the July 8th meeting. You've had time to review those. Any questions, comments, deletions, or additions? Excuse me. I will entertain a motion to accept the July 8 minutes.
So move. Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments? You've had opportunity to read them. Not all in favor of accepting the July 8 minutes as presented, signify by saying aye.
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 You're lagging. I didn't see your lips move, and then you said aye. So I'm okay.
Oh yeah, it's pretty spotty.
Okay. So if you miss something, just wave or call me or text me. I open up our notice of public hearing for the capital improvement plan for Richland Township. It's been duly advertised. You have the resolution in front of you. It's a one-page resolution. Basically, the state has mandated all townships and other organizations too. Is that not correct? To have a capital improvement plan?
I think it's just townships. Just townships.
To validate that funds that are being received are being spent accordingly. That's done through the budget process. The funds that are being accumulated are being set aside for capital improvements. So we've been doing that all along. Now we just have it written down. So that's the resolution 2025-812A, and I'll entertain a motion to accept that and to discuss it.
Do you open the public hearing and then you closed it, right?
I haven't opened it yet. I mean, I opened it.
Okay. You should open it before
any public.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're going to go through it.
Okay.
All right. So I'll entertain a motion to accept the resolution, then we can discuss it and have any public comment.
Motion.
Thank you. So motion and a second by Bill. Thank you. So the first page there shows the calculation that takes place estimating our year-end balance in January, or beginning balance of January 1st, 2027. So they go through all the formulas, all the budgets, what we're anticipated to be at. It has one for the general fund, as well as the rainy day fund, which is showing the zero balance because the intent, the state is now allowing us to spend that money, so we'll operate out of the general fund. The second page.
It shows a negative balance because it assumes you're doing all these capital projects and it's going to affect that like year's cash balance, but that's really not true. We're going to be doing it.
We're spreading it out over several years.
Yeah.
Next page shows estimated ending cash balances at the end of 2026, and then adjustments. It shows how we get to that number of minus 158,381. The next page, which is in very small print, thank you, State Board of Accounts, but it shows how from 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2031, on out to 2037, how we intend to spend money that's set aside. Obviously, we have a number of capital improvements. We'll talk about some this year that we're doing in our budget process. But everything from fire equipment, which is the biggest one that we're save money for, so that when the loan is taken out for trucks, we will have funding to pay for the ambulances or something else that will lower the amount that we have to have for the loan. We have added in there the building and structure that we have here. We have also added in there additional monies for a cemetery allowance. You all have been aware we're working through our cemeteries. We're on the process now of fence replacements and starting to level stones. That will be a couple-year project. At some juncture, we will be moving along to hiring a company coming in and fixing the old stones that are there. So we're setting aside funding for that to be able to help to take place. Also, with the knowledge that there's probably a pretty good chance it will be added one cemetery to our care in the next several years. This is a projected plan. Nothing is set in stone. So, I mean, there's nothing written down that, yes, we're going to spend this much money on this project and this much money on this project, specific projects. That will be brought in closer as the time goes along. Am I correct, Michelle? Am I saying anything wrong?
No, it is a plan, not an obligation. So anything we spend has to still go through the budget process.
Right. And then the next page shows the lit funding that 35% of our income goes to be for Richland Township goes to the fire territory. I will adjust that on the one we submit. Since they're at the bottom, 35%.
You want to show the 35.
It should say Richland on there.
Okay.
So that will be adjusted.
Yeah.
All right. Any questions from the board? Any public comment? Any public comment? No public comment? Any questions from the board? All right. We have a motion and a second to accept the capital improvement plan as presented with the one change there on that last page, Union to Richland. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And I will have Michelle go ahead and vote on that. We will confirm with the lawyer that she can indeed vote on that before she signs off on it. Our understanding is she can. We will confirm that. So that is a conditional acceptance of Michelle's vote at this point. All right. Next item is the July 2025 financial records. I'll entertain a motion to accept.
Motion to accept.
And a second by Bill. Bill? Who's there? Bill.
Yeah.
All right. So as normal, I'll go through these. If you have any questions, just holler. Otherwise, we can come back at them. Our first section deals with the checking account, bank register balance 387,067. Statement is in balance. Excuse me. Yes, that is the bank statement balance 394,730,02, and that statement is in balance. Next item is the bank statement for the savings account of 30,360,07. And you'll see that the statement is in balance. Next item is the fund balance sheet. The rainy day fund at 27,734. The township fund at 358,244. Donations non-reverting 47,498. Township assistance 21,423. EMS non-reverting 1,120. Fire equipment debt shows a negative balance of 35,595. You have to tell where we paid that off early. Did we lose Michelle? Okay.
No, I'm here.
Okay, I just looked up and I didn't see you.
Yeah, I just turned off my video.
Grand total of $417,427.40. Next item is the daily cash register. That is there. You see all the checks that were written along the way. Nothing unusual. Got a couple assistance ones. If you see names there, those are people that were assisted or renters and that sort of thing. Any questions on the checks? On the budget report, we have 58% into the year. You'll see in section 1, all the salaries are right where they're supposed to be, totaling at 57%. Office supplies totaling at 16%. The other services and charges category at 29%. That's because we wait until this time of the year to actually make those purchases. So that'll be catching up and spending that budget in its entirety. For the overall budget, we are at 32% of the year. Cash balance of $358,244.86. Yes, we have everything. Are there any questions? I thought I was missing a statement there. Any questions or comments? All right, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Was that an aye opposed or aye lag on the approved?
No, I approve.
It came like several seconds later, so I wanted to make sure you
Oh.
weren't listening.
Yeah, the internet's not the greatest.
All right, next is the resolution 2025-812B. Now that we have an attorney giving all these resolutions, I'm going to go back to just numbering them rather than AB. This is the payment of LIP money to the territory. We have to show a resolution of transfer and where it's coming from and where it's going to. Our LIP payment of $56,637.40. I'll entertain a motion to pay East Madison Fire Territory. So moved by Bill.
Second.
Second by Michelle. Any questions? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next item is the trustee, I guess I mixed up there. The trustee mileage reimbursement. I'll entertain a motion for that payment of $146.51.
Motion to pay. Second.
Dale makes a motion, second by Bill. You have in front of you, as always, the date, start, finish miles, total miles purpose, and the grand total totaling up. Any questions?
No.
You'll notice a lot of mowing in cemeteries. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right, we have a motion. All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries unanimously. Next item on our list was a budget meeting with the DLGF. That was scheduled for this morning, and for some reason we sat online waiting to get in, and Indianapolis was sitting online waiting to get in, and we never made a connection. So we have that meeting tomorrow morning, which is the budget for next year, which is not a big deal. It's the same budget as we have now. So no news there. On the cemeteries, I mentioned we are working on fences and gates. Our guy is making his way through, and as that going, he's going to wait till the weather gets a little bit more cooperative, and then begin leveling the markers, starting at Boonesville Cemetery. And there's a whole process that has to go there. He's going to do 2 or 3, so we'll have an average then of how long it takes to do each marker. And then we'll go through and count all the markers that we have and divide it out. It will be a couple of year process to get that done. The cemetery, the Richland Township Cemetery fence line along the Nelson Cemetery fence line, that's been cleaned up. I don't know if you've driven by there at all. It looks really sharp. Our guy ended up, he's out there one of the hottest days of the year, he and his crew, and they all got poison ivy. Like I said, second, that's why I have workman's comp coverage for that. But he did a really nice job with that fence line. Any questions on the cemeteries? Mowing issues, I've sent out four registered letters. One person complied, did their mowing. The other three were repeat customers. I had it mowed, so everything's looking good.
That one down on the bypass, mowed down, looked like they mowed it the second time. And they got the old funeral home mowed down.
Got the whole funeral home mowed down. The guy, well, yeah, he called me finally, well after the time it was supposed to be mowed, and said, "What can I do?" I said, "It's already been mowed." Our next meeting is September 9. That's the budget hearing. I remind you, we need everybody here. If for some reason you're sick, we'll put you in isolation. We'll pick you up. We need at least a quorum here for that and the budget vote. Chief's report.
Extremely busy. The ladder just got dispatched to Pendleton for a working fire. We've had 10 to 12 calls per day for some time now, so all kinds of, a little bit of everything. So it's been extremely busy. It's obviously been really hot lately, so lots of runs and a lot of heat. So Josh and Chief Jeff Moore and Captain Moore Jr. are going flying on Sunday to do the final inspection of the tankers. That'll be done on Monday, and the new tankers will be here next week.
Wow.
So that's the reason.
That's why we got everybody signed tonight.
So they can transfer the funds.
And they'll do lettering the decals down
We'll do
here.
that here. Our decal guy's coming in the week after. He's gonna go on vacation. He's gonna kind of get all the measurements and start working on that. He gets back from vacation, get a letter. In the meantime, we'll be doing training on.
Because Josh ordered the other equipment,
Yes.
All right. Any questions for the chief? Chief, thank you for your service, especially with the Texas deployment.
Texas for 2 weeks and task force 1. All down there.
All right. Next item, did you get a? Let's see. I have a listing. I put some of them down on the items that are already approved in budget that we're purchasing. I met with Chief Burrows, Chief Hendrick. We went through a list. They had a priority. We shuffled them around after a little bit of input. My priority, and but at the end of the day, getting not much of it taken care of. Spending budget of this year's money. The outstanding items that we have that we're working on still are the electrical upgrade. They have taken care of all the fire safety issues. They dumped off several circuits that were live lines but not hooked up anywhere. Fixed one circuit that was a extreme hazard, and is working on getting us a bid for the other work that has to be done. So we're continuing to make progress there. We are now at least making sure we're safe. We have upgraded building security. That was already done. I think last month you all saw the entry pads. Chief Hendrick can get you a new key fob that will work, as well as an entry code for that. Just stop by and see him sometime. It mimics both buildings. We have security cameras, some of which are required.
Yeah, we especially at the other station because of the narcotic storage for the paramedic and upgrade campuses. Especially that And Josh and I both see that cameras now on our phones. It's the same entry system at those stations. That one actually can be facial recognition if we want to be. So you can design a program here for such people walk up to it and see where other channels.
I can't see how, yes.
Pretty cool technology.
Yeah.
Put it in every meeting.
So that project has been complete. The rescue equipment has been delivered and training on.
We're waiting on the vendors. We got the date set the week of August 12th or 25th. The week of the 25th, he's coming out for all 3 shifts to training.
Pretty much the sale of our grass truck paid for this rescue equipment for that. So we have a list. I failed to print it. So we have a lot of projects that are in budget: hoses, appliances, nozzles type of things, some rescue vests, some dive equipment.
Yeah, some swift water suits for like flood events. We're gonna really add some of those for new comfort for our dive setup, new traffic vests. Those been pretty bad shape. So like the reflective vests on the ground and highways. So it's kind of a hodgepodge list, but it's all needed items. Appreciate it.
New washer and dryer. The equipment we had here purchased several years ago, used round the clock. The washing machines died a couple times.
Yeah, we're also replacing these tables too. Obviously, it's pretty rough. Quite a long time.
So yeah, all budgeted items, I'd like to keep you informed. I'll have that list for you. I'll print it off to you. I'm sure I have it next month. So I apologize for that. We do need a declaration of surplus equipment according to state statute. As the new trucks come in, our old tanker will be sold. For us to be able to do that, we have to declare it as surplus equipment. So I'll entertain a motion to declare the old tanker as surplus equipment.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions? We've done this before. We all realize how that happens. Michelle, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Motion carries, and
We'll do that. Probably got deals on last one. So the gentleman that bought the grass truck is from the Texas area. He was interested in both tankers. Potentially, they can't do so.
And when the money from the sale of Richland's tanker comes in, that'll come in and be diverted in through our donations and be spent out. All right, any questions about projects and all the things we're working on?
Like you got a full bucket.
Bucket is full. I gave Josh has a full-time job placing all these orders, because I told him we need to have it in so we can pay it before the end of the year. So I probably ought to change my thinking and go ahead and start doing that in January. Just, it's not, I'd rather make sure I have the money in hand. Open forum questions. Michelle, anything from you?
No.
Bill?
Yep, looking good.
Bill?
No.
Chief? Record shows there's nobody else in attendance. Any other questions? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Moved by Bill.
Second.
According to Robert's Rules of Order, I don't need a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye. Aye.
The meeting is adjourned. I need to get some signatures, and we had to have the test. Thank you, Michelle. Let me know if you missed anything.
Yep. What time is unions? What time's that officially start?
7.
Okay. Thanks, guys.